We're following developing news from the State House. After a meeting with gay rights activists that wrapped up tonight, Governor Donald Carcieri tells us he's open to a big possible change in state law. Governor is a staunch opponent of same-sex marriage. This week, he even vetoed a bill giving partners funeral planning rights. Now he tells us he'll consider domestic partnerships. Eyewitness News reporter Stephen Schuler joins us live from outside the State House with the story.
Well, Karen, this was one of many bills discussed in the General Assembly this year, but the only one to make it to the governor's desk. And while he quickly vetoed that earlier this week, he now says that he'll consider broader rights for same-sex couples. One by one, members of Queer Action Rhode Island filter into the governor's office. The gay rights group speaking out against his recent veto on a bill to allow gay couples to plan their partner's funeral arrangements. After more than an hour behind closed doors, the advocates emerged with a sense of progress.
His office has agreed to put resources towards the gay community, that they are willing to look at our issues, they are willing to talk to us more, and I think that is progress no matter what.
After the meeting, the governor explained his main objection to the bill is the piecemeal strategy of focusing on single gay rights issues at a time. Still opposed to gay marriage, he says he's looking for broader legislation similar to a recently passed Washington state referendum creating domestic partnerships.
I think it would be better to try and find a way to deal with these more globally, as apparently did in Washington state. But we need a lot more understanding exactly what that encompassed, but I was prepared to do that.
Also in the meeting, Providence resident Mark Goldberg, whose testimony is credited for the bill's nearly unanimous passage on both sides of the General Assembly. Despite legal paperwork, he was denied the release of his partner's body.
And I had to fight every single day to find out where he was at any given time, and it took over 5 weeks to finally get his body released.
Now, the governor says he will look into Goldberg's case and demand answers from the Department of Health. The bill's sponsors are speaking with leadership to schedule an override vote of the governor's veto. Live outside the State House with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, I'm Stephen Schuler, Eyewitness News.